Do you guys remember the Lost Planet series, guys? We got 3 games at this very point in time of Lost Planet. We also had a spin-off that was called X Troopers, and it was a spin-off, of course, of Lost Planet, which came out, I believe, in 2012. But the last title in this franchise was in 2013 with Lost Planet 3. And guys, this was a incredibly fun action game, guys. Third-person shooter. And you know what, guys? It reminded me a lot of Gears of War, except without all the gore. It had different creatures and things of that nature. It was like that family-friendly title that you could play, very bright, colorful environments, lots of snowy environments, but nonetheless, it reminded me a lot of Gears of War and even Horizon Zero Dawn. And guys, I really felt that there was something special with this franchise. Up to this point, guys, as of December 31st, 2019, the game series has sold 6.2 million units worldwide. And so look, in this segment of the show, I want to talk about Lost Planet 4. A game that obviously hasn't been announced, hasn't been confirmed, but I want to talk about Lost Planet 4 because it's a game that I absolutely want to see. I know a lot of you out there also remember Lost Planet, and you guys want to see Lost Planet 4 at some point or another. And I want to talk about why this game should exist in today's day and age with just in the gaming landscape as a whole. So let's get into it, guys. Lost Planet. This was a game in a series, like I said, guys, reminds me, as of lately, more of Horizon Zero Dawn. But, if you go back, it reminded me of Gears of War because it was a game that came out that I was playing quite often, kind of side by side with Gears. I would play Gears of War, and then I would jump over to Lost Planet and kind of play each of them. And I gotta say, I absolutely loved Lost Planet. I thought it was an absolutely incredible game that was just really fun. It was a really fun-filled, game that I think Capcom, being, the developer of this, I feel like they didn't take full advantage. I mean, they made a few titles here, but then the developer turned into Spark Unlimited in 2013, and they've done nothing, absolutely nothing with this title. Like trying to, progress this story and this series moving forward. And I never understood it because I think there is absolutely something there. Think about this, guys. 6.2 million units back, between, 2006 to 2013, okay? And obviously, some of those sales are, more recently, but at the same time, we haven't seen a game since 2013. So really, like, what happened here? And I mean, will this be a series that ever returns? I think that it would be very unfortunate if this series didn't come back, guys. I think that maybe Spark Unlimited or maybe Capcom, whoever it might be, maybe working on it behind closed doors and we just don't know it. But why this game should exist is, more of a question of why shouldn't it exist? Because at the end of the day, Lost Planet, not only selling all those copies, but this was a game that I felt like was really acceptable to pretty much a wide range of people out there as far as different, ages. All kinds of different ages could play this game versus that of some of the other games that come out that are in the shooter genre. A lot of people can't play them, or a lot of, younger audiences can't play it because, they're just really gory or very violent. Lost Planet had violence, right? But it was also one of those games that it made it so that it was very easy for any age group to really understand what you had to do. They made like the different creatures, had different areas on the creatures that you would shoot, and that would make it so that it make it easier to kill that enemy. Just different things like that would help you defeat bosses and defeat some of these creatures and such. And look, I think that, to me, I don't see how, even from a financial standpoint, why Lost Planet 4 is something that couldn't happen in the future. Because when you sell that many units, guys, Lost Planet 4 could absolutely sell very well for whoever the developer may be. Now, the creator, Kenji Oguro, he was the one who created this series. And look, as to whatever happened to this story or to this series as a whole, because this is a series that got mixed to positive reviews. You had a film adaptation of this that was going to that was essentially going to happen, but in 2014, Hayter revealed that plans for the film simply faded after the studio hit a financial crash after around the time he submitted his draft. So look, they were even going to make a film out of this, guys. Lost Planet was going to be a film. Didn't happen. But I think that at the end of the day, Lost Planet as a whole, guys, deserves to continue. And I think that the legacy and the lore of this, people especially playing on the next gen of consoles, should definitely get a chance to play this franchise. This was a special franchise, guys, and it came out so long ago, it feels like. I mean, you're thinking, if you really think about it, guys, all of these games that came out on the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. So that is a long time ago if you really think about it. And so I think that not only did we not get to see a Lost Planet on the Xbox One and the PS4, but what a great way to bring the series back on the next-gen consoles with that even better graphics and such. And even for its time, had some really great graphics. The first few, Lost Planet games, even though, I felt that Lost Planet and Lost Planet 2 were really good. I didn't, the third one was okay. But at the same time, guys, I just want to see a continuation of this franchise. And I know a lot of you out there do as well. Now, some of you may not want to see a continuation. Let me know why, or why not? Seeing this Lost Planet franchise coming back from the grave, or from a limbo state at this point, to bring back Lost Planet 4. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section below as to why or why not this series should exist. And for more Lost Planet 4 content and videos, stay here with Zero TV.